One of these days.
Yeah.
We are live. What's up, everybody? And we just got the buzzer in. All right.
Yeti's uncle's here.
Of course. Got to make it a known.
What's everybody up to? I'd like to welcome the special guest for the night, the friendly neighborhood pool. In
There you
case
go.
guys didn't notice, he does have his pet with him tonight.
That's right. Peekapool. Peekapool's amazing. It's got a Pokeball on its belt.
Stay fresh, pool boy.
That's right.
What do we got out there? We got Redneck out there, G-Mat's out there, Donnie's out there, Wes Cochran, G's out there. There's a Gizzard Stew out there, OR's out there, Kenny B. All kinds of Kai's out there. What's everybody up to? What's everybody up to this evening?
Playing with toys.
I ain't mad at you. Play with them toys.
Oh, mine are in storage. It's no fair.
You what?
Oh, mine are in storage. It's no fair.
Nice.
I did just get a new mask. Like me and my girl got these masks. They're like the giant panda masks because people are walking around with them in Walmart. So we had to have two.
Are those the ones people are wearing and having sex on Pornhub with?
I don't know. I think the ones on Pornhub are like full-on mascot costumes. It's not that big an investment for me.
Okay.
Furries.
We got the
I knew some furries.
Yeah, look.
SR's out there, and SR, happy birthday today.
SR.
Good.
Happy birthday, homie.
Nikki B's out there. I see Alan Gorby snuck in. Frank.
Whose birthday is it?
SR
It's
Bond
Trigger.
Trigger.
Ah, happy birthday, buddy.
So, we'll start off with something funny this evening before we get into anything vape related.
Okay.
Shit just happened literally about 6 o'clock my time, so about 3.5 hours ago. So my son decides he's going to shit his pants. Go figure, 2-year-old diapers. No big deal, right? So he's sitting there playing, and he gets real quiet, as he always does when he's going to drop a duke. And he's sitting in our front window. We got a big old bay window that comes out off the house, right? Hops down after he's done, and is squatting in the bay window so everybody in the neighborhood can see him shit since the blinds are up. And I look up, and there it is, both hands down the back of his pants. Pulls them out, runs directly behind me, and over here to my right is the hallway to go into the kitchen. Mom's in the kitchen. Runs right after Mom with 2 shitty hands. Mom, Mom, Mom! She goes, what the fuck? Where did he get chocolate? She's like, we don't have any chocolate in the house, and I know we don't have pudding. What the fuck? And then she realized, reached in and grabbed his shit. Funniest shit I've had happen in a while.
That's awesome.
Oh, chocolate.
Get you a whiff of it,
chocolate in
Mom.
the house.
That's it's almost as bad as the time up. Apparently, she wasn't paying attention one day. I was letting him run around the house with no diaper on. He went and hid in shit. And apparently, she missed it. It happens. I get it. And I'm going through the house, fucking cleaning up toys and not paying attention. I grab something. What the fuck is that? Looking, going. I wasn't sure at first because it didn't look like his normal bowels. And I'm going, the fuck? Take a close look at it. Oh, fuck. Barehanded. I'm grabbing his shit off the floor. I'm going, well, welcome to parenting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an official welcome.
Stink mittens.
Apparently he knew I was talking about him.
Yep.
See, if he was a little older, he could have pulled the Jay and Silent Bob. But anybody like a chocolate-covered pretzel?
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to handle this.
Handle it. Now for the next 10 minutes, everybody
Chris,
just
you're in charge.
I'm in charge. That can't possibly be a good thing.
How are you going to follow up Stink Mittens?
Really?
That was a little bit
With that post in the comments. That's how I'm following it up.
And I have slow interwebs. There it is.
Jeez.
all right.
Oh no, I'm trying to think if we really had anything amazing happen this week. There was what happened in New York City today?
I haven't seen a final result on anything.
You haven't seen the final result?
Just that it was up for something's going to happen.
Yeah,
Or
flavor
potentially
ban.
could, yeah.
Flavor ban.
I'm
So-
blaming San Francisco.
2.0. Yeah, San Francisco 2.0, exactly.
New York
No, I mean,
City
this
usually follows behind, though, like they did with the soda ban.
I mean, this isn't the first time they've tried a flavor ban in New York City. So
Well, and they've got Jersey right next to them that was just fucking with that, so it's, it's not surprising, really. It's just sad.
yeah.
Yeah.
But with San Francisco getting it,
Yeah, it gives them that much more steam.
the chances of it getting through, are we going to let those hippies get ahead of us?
True that.
Oh man. Gizzard Stew's narrating again. Not true, Donnie B. Not true. But once again, we probably shouldn't get into things like that on a vape show.
I agree.
One thing we can talk about on a vape show is Meter's post about coil smiths that I legitimately appreciated.
I had more builders DM me when I posted that rant than I ever anticipated. Like, so many builders were like, thank you. That's exactly the thought. It's just not apparently spoken very much. And I have a loud mouth and a small filter, so words tend to vomit out.
Well, the
What
Geek
have I
Vapor,
missed?
the Geek Vapor was there with me when I was watching it at work today. He's
Nice.
like, that's why I only make aliens and like staples and just simple shit, because everything I make you can put in a vape and enjoy it.
Exactly. Like, I completely appreciate the artistic aspect of it, but at the same time, just like everything else, time and place. Like, if you're using your Instagram to show off the things that you make for sale, and then you take that hard left and it's all fancy, like, triple radiator inside out, Sukka'd fucking stage clapped and inverted rebound fucking, mushroom coils. What the fuck is that going to do me? Like, I get that there's an artistic aspect to it, and I do appreciate that, but maybe, like, make a mention of this is for art, because otherwise, like everything else, there's always going to be that one dipshit who's going to try and get that and then put it to use and potentially fuck something up for the rest of us.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of been the thing from the beginning. It's like I've always said, everybody's like, what's a really good build that puts off a lot of vapor and a really good flavor? I'm like, look, if you're not happy with a round wire, make it a parallel wire.
Yep.
If they don't do it,
Start
make
with
it a fused
two.
Clapton.
Yeah.
Anything above that is strictly for show, except for special exemptions.
Uh-huh. I agree.
It's
like
all about surface area.
it's like my
Exactly.
series build. Everybody's like, "Oh man, I run a 0.2 on a stack 26650, and it's technically amp safe." So, and I'm like, okay, I run a 0.45 single core wire, 24 gauge. I might clap in that wire for if I feel fancy, and I want you just like I dare you.
Well, not recently. I've known it for a while, but I don't do it very often. I think for flavor, and I really honestly believe this, the absolute best build for flavor is to take a 24 gauge round wire, flatten the shit out of it, just hammer it, and then twisted up 3mm, about 8 wraps. That is without a doubt the absolute best flavor coil that I've ever made. Far better than any alien, far better than any staged, far better than any stacked. And I'm probably the only person who thinks this, but out of all the builds I've ever had, that blows them all away when it comes to flavor, without a doubt. Just my opinion.
No, I mean, literally, like 24 big boy with 36 Clapton. That's a set of coils that came out of my series build for the Ohmageddon. It's like, I kind of wanted to polish them flat, but I was being lazy. I fully get the flat concept.
Yep. Now, speaking of that, has anybody went out and bought a pasta roller after? because
Bead
I
roller.
saw that on Vaping Bikers shit, I'm like, that's genius.
Well,
You
to a
You can
point.
get a bead roller
To a point.
that lasts longer.
Well, also, they don't get as flat as hammering. Like you can flatten Claptons, you can flatten aliens, and like tank tracks. It's pretty good for tank tracks. But if you're wanting to flatten round wire, the only way is to hammer it. It's the only way, because at least through a clay roller or a pasta roller, the only thing that you can even get close to flatten is 20 gauge. 22 gauge, it's still too narrow for it to really flatten. I mean, it'll grab a hold and pull it through, but it's really not not flattening it.
That's
So
why
really your best bet is a jeweler's block.
Well, or if you're understand that you have to do it in one long motion and not little by little, you can go and get a small bead roller for about $60 if you're willing to do it, and you can flatten anything. But same concept is you got to make one long motion or it'll get brittle.
Yeah.
A small jeweler's block with the round edge on it though is perfect. I was using one of those little like 1 pound anvils you get for leatherworking.
Yeah.
I would use the horn on it.
Mm-hmm.
An English wheel. Shit. I'm not getting my fingers that close to an English wheel.
I was going to say that would be an interesting concept, but you got to be real fucking brave to go after that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'll stick with the hammer and the jeweler's block or the anvil.
Yeah, that English wheel very much ups the reward versus risk factor.
Yeah.
There's a point of diminishing returns, and your fingers
your
might not
ROI.
return.
Yeah, the ROI starts to nosedive a little bit.
Man, it's gorgeous.
I still think.
Yeah,
huh?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, still to this day, like the Monster Tiger. Like I talk about it all the time. There's just so much surface area in that coil that it's just a flavor machine, and it takes
That ribbon.
It takes less than 10 minutes to whip one up.
Mm-hmm.
It gets brittle as fuck, but it's really good.
Plus that ribbon wire, you got the joy of that ribbon wire in there too.
Yep.
I'm telling you, ribbon wire, that's the secret to flavor is the ribbon wire.
It's just surface area on surface area.
Yep.
Yeah, Gizzard Stu, how are you doing tonight? I heard you get a call.
Good.
You showing off the guns, Gizzard Stu, after wrangling in that monster?
That's what I was going to say. Must be all that catfish pumping through his
Catfish,
veins now.
catfish guns.
That's right.
I caught a big catfish last night. It was fun.
It was a good picture too.
Yeah, it looked damn nice. I
And
had to
he
show the
didn't-
wife. I was like, look at this shit.
He didn't even do the cheaty thing and hold it way close to the camera to look
Right,
big.
yeah. Hold it arm's length out. Yeah.
No, it was fairly good size one.
Hey, it looks like you put up a hell of a fight.
Took about 10 minutes to bring it in.
Nice.
So it was fun. Had to wait all night to catch it. I caught it at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Jesus.
Tell you a trick to get them to come up earlier is to put you a spotlight out there.
Yeah.
When we're out frog gigging and bowfish and catfish come straight up to that spotlight.
It's a good idea.
It's not legal everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's legal here either.
It's the baiting part that usually gets it. If you throw bait out there, that's when they get pissed off usually. Now, if you were to bowfish for that catfish, that would be perfectly illegal in almost every state.
That's correct.
But you better hold on, because bowfishing a catfish is a little bit of work.
Yeah, that's not for the lighthearted.
Get you to come down here. We'll take you out bowfishing for some alligator gar.
Fuck yeah, that's delicious too.
Tastes like, alligator.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I'm not too much about eating catfish. I know that people eat them, but
I had catfish 2 hours ago.
I just enjoy catching them and we let them go.
Those big catfish like that aren't for fillets. They're for making catfish nuggets, man. Because that big, it's just mud.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you're talking those fillets the size of your arm, it's just not practical anymore.
No. Only fish that I've ever eaten that has a good fillet at that big is like a redfish.
That catfish I caught last night did not smell very good.
I mean, they're garbage disposals.
It was
He's out working, making the world a better place, Gizzards do.
Right? You got to quit fishing in lagoons.
It was not tasty smelling.
Now that I realize when I came back in, let me apologize to everybody who's out there watching. I left my other mic on so everybody got to hear the little fella screaming the whole time.
No.
Well, you guys didn't. However, I did leave the mic pickup on.
Oh, okay.
OBS,
so OBS caught it.
Yeah, OBS caught it.
OBS was helping.
My
Okay.
apologies.
So they probably didn't hear much of what we were saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, we just had a great conversation about catfish and
Coils.
coils. We were talking flavor coils.
Wow.
On the topic of flavor coils, a majority of this panel, is everybody ready for Houston?
Yes.
You dirty motherfuckers. Had to bring it up.
That's all right. I'm sure there's going to be a couple of fuck Houston shows too, just like every event.
I mean, that's
Hashtag
okay.
fuck Houston.
That's coming up in 4 weeks now. It's getting,
Right around,
Yeah, just almost there.
about 5.
we'll be going before we know it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Turn around. It's time to go to Houston.
We're already packing wire.
Nice.
Dr. TMI, if you really must know, I was just being my normal asshole self. That's what makes him cry like that, because his dad's an asshole.
I noticed it took you a while to cajole him.
It's because I'm not mom. No tits. That's the problem.
One of those.
It's not even that, to be honest. It's because mom's an at-home mom, so he's with her all the fucking time. So, Dad, I'm a play toy. That's it. Dad, play with me? Okay, go away.
Yeah.
He doesn't react well to you. Will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
No. The only time
okay.
he ever goes down for me is on the weekends, and that's because I do nap time with him on the weekends.
I mean, just a quick sleeper hold. He'll be right back down. And you just put a couple drops of Benadryl in his mouth.
Well, and you got to start setting it up. You got to get the premise for it so he understands what's coming. You got to get the microphone, and when you walk in the room, you turn on the one light and you go, "Let me tell you something, Mean Gene."
Exactly.
He's prepared. He knows the sleeper's coming. Flex the one gun at him. Just let him know and watch him start fucking laying down every time you step in the doorway with the microphone. Set the pattern, man. Set the pattern.
Poor guys.
Get him used to you walk in like, it's for you, little one.
Right.
Just walking in. Just bow and arrow time.
Yep.
Can we put sleeper holes on people in Houston?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly acceptable.
Speaking
Are you coming, Meter?
No.
What?
No, I'll be working.
Oh.
Yeah, they just changed our schedules around at work, so yeah.
Kenny B, you know what you can do. Right there, Kenny B.
Yep.
There you go.
The diamond cutter.
Oh, can we hit diamond cutters on people?
It says, diamond upside down is a pussy.
I love that movie,
I'm gonna
dude.
look over at Fresh.
Ready to rumble?
I'll look over at Fresh and go, Fresh, get the table.
RKO's out of nowhere, man.
I just sweep all of Don's e-liquid off of a table.
One motion.
It'll be funny. It'd be like straight up like 90s, early 2000s era, like Royal Rumble. Like I see
Hell yeah.
somebody throwing Fresh, and he tries to get me with the DDT, and I just hold him. And it's like, no.
Speaking of that, you've
3D.
that Glow on Netflix.
The Glow, yeah, Glow was great.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, I wound up liking that a lot more. I mean, the original Glow was really funny. There was a couple pretty solid wrestlers, but that show was really good.
Well, Kenny's just picking a fight
I was
with
going to
you.
say,
I
Kenny
know, right?
B's
Kenny B?
throwing the heat tonight.
Kenny B, Kenny B's out there losing his ever loving little Seahawk mind.
I'm surprised you haven't wrenched him yet and put him on timeout for that kind of talk.
Oh man, I don't see. This is a Packer channel though, so it's not really appropriate for me to take my 49er aggressions out on people.
You take your aggressions out on whoever you want. I deal with a fucking Bears fan every week here. I haven't booted him yet. The only person I booted is Gizzard Stew, and that's because he was a dick that day.
Really?
I gotta ask, and this is
speaking
mostly.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Yeti. Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Speaking of dick moves, I have a bone to pick with you, Gizzard Stew.
Oh, Clint Lupe.
There you
Oh
go,
boy,
Clint
here we
Lupe.
go. Go ahead.
On your No Fucks Vaping show, the one question you chose not to answer was mine. So, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to answer that question.
Very good.
I thought that question was off topic, and it made no sense to me.
No, it makes perfect sense because you have to choose
Why?
between two loves. Do you smoke and stay with your wife, or do you vape and become single? It's called the
that's
lesser of two
hypothetical
evils.
question that's just really unfair, really.
Well, every one of those fucking questions almost is hypothetical that comes through there when it's crazy off the wall
Yeah,
shit.
but not all of them are unfair.
It's not unfair. It's a simple question. The hard part is the answer. So it's not unfair. That could have been asked to anyone who was there. In fact, I would love to see that as a normal topic on that show. Yunko, are you picking that up there?
I heard you.
I think that would be a very good question, like a regular weekly question. Like, take
It's
your
a
chip.
tough question. And I
It
get
is.
why you chose to skip it. However, you're supposed to be completely candid with that.
Okay, so I ask the question again. We'll see if it makes sense the second time.
Apparently, I don't know how many times I have to ask it. I don't know if you're just not picking it up or if I have to draw
just
it out
don't
with
understand
crayons.
the question.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Two options.
hmm
Do you go back to being a smoker and stay married? Or do you continue vaping and become single?
C, none of the above.
It's only an A-B question. You can't see your way out of this one.
There you go.
You mean I can't create my own option?
No.
You're not allowed to create your
I
own
narrated
reality
it.
here, Gizzard Stew.
This
I
is like
narrated
being
it
in
for
a
him 'cause-
dictatorship. You only get two options.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go down the pros.
Yeah, there we go. It's
We'll go down
narrated
the
for you,
pros.
Gizzard.
Well, hold on a second. Life is going to roll down the pros and cons. LIFA.
Here we go.
The pro is if you go to vaping and divorce the wife, you don't end up in YouTube jail anytime. Every beer in your fridge is your beer.
That's the truth. That's a very important factor most people might not think about.
You don't have to wear pants around the house and just be pantless during YouTube shows.
She's not making you put that other sock on.
If you're going to put my feet to the fire, I guess I would have to choose health.
Mental or physical, though. That's a trick answer. I see where you went with that.
I
see
like
where you
how
went with
he's.
that.
I like how he's
See, you
not.
caught him. You
I
caught
like
him.
how
The
he's
question.
not saying it because he knows what's going to happen if he verbalizes the answer.
I think he knows Mrs. Giz monitors his YouTube activity.
There's a chance this will get viewed at some point.
Yep.
We'll cut it out after the show. Is she watching live right now?
No.
By cut it out, I mean it's not going to happen because I don't edit any video.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Now,
Where's the clip button? Where's the clip button?
now, on the cons, did she like how you smelt while you were smoking?
hmm
She did or
I
not?
think maybe if I started smoking it again, I would get a divorce. How about that?
That's what that choice. If you went back to stinking like you were when you were smoking versus what you smell like now.
I think you got the parameters.
Anyway.
I think you got the parameters asked backwards on your question.
No, Gizzard Stew, because it's supposed to be a tough choice. And Gizzard Stew keeps trying to circle and throw a jab,
He's
but
trying
it's
to
not going to work.
Mayweather.
It's not- Eventually, you got to throw that haymaker, Gizzard Stew, or you're going down.
That Irish cross left is coming eventually.
Yep.
I had a
Hashtag 2
feeling.
weeks.
I'm not gonna lie. I had a feeling you were gonna refuse to answer that question, both on that show and to me as well. So that's why I made him ask it.
Winter is coming, Golf Tee. Winter is coming.
What's new?
Winter is here, Gizzard Stew.
You still got 90s though.
Does that? Wait a minute. Is that a reference to something I'm not sure of? Winter is coming.
I can think of a theoretical question for you.
No, Gizzard Stew. You can say
Not how this works.
question for a minute.
That is not how this works.
You still haven't answered.
I mean,
You still haven't answered the host of the shows.
I was going to say,
Theoretical question.
did I miss it? Is it Thursday already?
You provided two horrible choices. Huh? It's like, I don't know.
You continue to
Well,
vape.
the point
but every
was
time
not to
you
make
vape,
the
you
question easy.
TJ,
It's like, would you rather be ass raped or mouth raped? Got to choose one.
Exactly.
I'll take it in the butt because I ain't putting it in my mouth. There you go. There's your answer. Next question.
He was right on top of that. That was a little scary that he answered so quick.
I think that would be an easier question to answer, though.
That truly is an easier answer right there than what I was asking. I wasn't looking for an easy answerable question. I was looking for something that was actually going to make you have to make a moral decision.
I think I'd rather get it in the mouth. That way, whoever was doing it to me might lose their membership.
Yeah, but you might also die from it getting lodged in your throat then.
No, I'd spit it out.
So you're a spitter is what you're saying.
Yeah. In that
Spittings for
context.
quitters.
In that context.
all right.
Now
TJ.
that we've gotten off subject, let's go ahead and circle back around to this question, Gizzard Stew. Go ahead and just circle it right back around. I like how Gizzard. We're seeing all of Gizzard's deflecting ability at work.
Yeah, that's
like
his
he's-
defense is up.
Like he's tried. Gizzard.
You know what? You're the talking version of Floyd Mayweather because all you're doing is playing defense. You ain't trying to put on no offensive show at all.
That left is coming. That Irish left is coming.
I hope so. I really hope so. I would love to see that guy get laid the fuck out. But
Even if he doesn't get laid the fuck out, I just want one solid like knee rubbering whoa moment. That's all I need out of the whole event, and I'm good. Just to prove that infallibility is a whole myth. Like it just takes that off timing that you got too cocky about. Ding.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
TJ, we got an intermission question while Giz is thinking about that. You can continue vaping, but you have to wear this hat every time you vape, or you can go back to smoking and you can wear that Packers hat.
There you go. See, that's fair.
Yeah, so is
It's not
the
fair.
question to you. Same concept here. I truly hate the Bears with a passion. But wearing the hat ain't gonna kill me. So I'm still gonna be a Packers fan.
Right. So you're choosing health.
Yeah, I'd choose my health, my physical health.
And you're getting season tickets to the Bears.
Cool, because I love watching them cry every weekend. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. It gives you an excuse to go to Chicago. Chicago's a fun town. Well,
It's
downtown's
very
fun.
fun.
Besides, who says I can't hawk them out there? Well, actually, you can't hawk Bears tickets. Who the fuck am I kidding? Nobody wants to go to that.
I mean, if it's free season tickets, I mean, any money is making money.
They can't even give those tickets away on radio shows. So let's be real.
I'm saying there's always an answer, but in this case, I would indeed choose my physical health. So that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. Do you choose your physical health or your mental health in that one? In fact, you know what? Let's just deviate the question to that. Do you choose physical or mental health? If you could have one or the other.
Are you asking me again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm already crazy, so I'll take physical health.
So in that case, you're going to be single and vape.
Vaping.
That was not a hard one.
See?
So you're going to leave your wife and keep vaping.
There you go. See, because you're already crazy because you're married, so.
And he refuses to say yes or no.
That's what you say. That's what you say.
You don't have to say yes or no. We already know the answer now based on what you've said. Now, whether your wife picks up on that when she watches the replay, up to her.
Uh-oh.
Broseph.
Broseph is in the
Oh,
house.
snap.
Oh,
Hey.
Quinn, you don't have to come on this week. TJ's here. We understand if you want to disconnect right now.
Yeah, like you did the other night, you fucker.
There we go. It was good seeing you. Good seeing you, Quinn.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The one fucking night you decide to show up to a show, it's not even on my channel, you fucking prick. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. You're muted or something.
Nope, now he's muted.
Are you still in Japan?
Well, I can understand that as a yes. Can't hear shit, though.
We'll just ask him a series of thumbs up or thumbs down questions. Do they have you held hostage?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you rather be ass raped or mouth raped?
Thumbs up for ass rape, thumb down for mouth.
Both.
He said both. Wow.
He said, depends what kind of party it is. I mean,
Right?
All right. Quinn, you're married. Perfect question for you. Do you go back to smoking and stay married, or do you become single and continue vaping?
Oh, come on.
Single and vape? All right. No. He means married and smoke. All right. Yeah. He knows his shit will get cut off in the middle of the night otherwise. It's cray.
See, he hasn't been married long enough.
No. They're still in that honeymoon phase.
Gwen, are you still dual using? Good.
One of these days, you'll get something that
I
works.
was just curious.
G Cryptech, what? I can help you out.
I think last time I saw you had a cigarette butt in your hand.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dual using is better than just straight smoking, so.
That's true.
As long as it gets you in the right way.
did you find out where you're getting stationed next? Yes? No. No. Of course not. 2 weeks before it's time to go. Quinn, we got you a station.
Pack your shit, you're going.
South Pole.
I hope you like Fort Drum. Fuck!
Are they filtering your conversations so you don't leak military secrets?
Yes.
Oh, wait, he had to think about that.
You had to look up.
He's like,
He's like, am I on
there?
their Wi-Fi?
I love it. Oh, anybody who hasn't seen it, because I just looked in the comments and I saw Niji's name, needs to go watch Niji's latest video. It was glorious.
Oh, poor Yeti's uncle. Poor Yeti's uncle. Just look at that. Look at his sad face from Yeti's latest video.
The rainbow.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
I was like, your OCD had been killing you that whole time watching that.
Like while I was watching it, I was just imagining Yunkel just like twitching in a corner somewhere, like having to watch it because he loves Niji, but like the twitch is real because of all of that.
I think the only saving grace, the only thing that kept me personally from having a full-blown seizure was the fact that everything was rainbow. There wasn't like brass, copper, rainbow, stainless, copper. That's probably the one thing that kept me from having a full-blown fit.
There's Niji's next video.
Right.
Because you know she's got that in brass. You know she's got it in copper.
Yeah, that'd probably be the end of me.
It's gonna be called the Yeti special video.
That's right. Yeah, I saw her, and she started talking about that hex strip tip again. And I was like, "Oh, poor uncle." Oh, and then she's, if you want to vape classy, I was like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew where that was going.
Yeah.
I think she does it just to get under my skin.
Not everything's about you, uncle. Sometimes it's just about having fun.
Since there's a non-bearded variety in the house, because he has to be, me and Meter were having a little conversation the other night.
This is true.
This did come up last week at some point, and we were just kind of joking about it. The more we thought about it, we were thinking hashtag Summer of Owen for Advocacy. If you know which Owen we're talking about, it's Ye who cuts the unmentionables.
And my brother Wicked Raider Vapors said that he would come on. He is nearly as bearded as we are, and he would participate for Advocacy as well.
We're thinking about doing a Shave the Beards for Advocacy. Now, he did make a very valid point as we were chatting. I'm not going to bick this son of a bitch, but I will definitely take her down quite a bit. I mean, I've got a lot going on there now, so that'd be a hell of a loss. Anybody else who would be interested in participating or partaking in this, let us know. It's something we'd like to think about. And granted, the details are not worked out.
I was told by the other half that Bic is not an option, that I can take the hand clippers and I can buzz that bitch down to where you can see this, but I can't take the clippers and fully like Mr. Clean this shit. Nobody needs to see that. And I was told officially that's not on the table.
I am required to keep a minimum length, and so I'm going to say no.
I like how Gizzard Stu turned his camera off.
Apparently he doesn't like advocacy for vaping. Okay, you judge all you want over there, you judgmental little bastard.
I told you if you'd watched that show the other night, you would have known that I had certain stipulations.
I know, we'll cut your hair, it's fine. And you got to make so much a centimeter.
I think he said it's like $1,000 a centimeter.
Yeah, you got to pay me by the inch.
Yeah, it's not that kind of charity, Gizzard.
Nope.
We're not auctioning this one off on Backpage. No, I am down for advocacy, but it must be a thing. Like, I'm not trying to do this for $19 fucking. Like, we got to get some serious. And there are several of us.
That's what I was saying too.
Yeah, no. There are several of us with several different admonishments of beard, and we could form a tier system. We had $500. This person would take the minimal down, and then $1,000. This person would take the next step, and then the next step. And Nikki said that she would do it for a good chunk of change. She would shave her whole head.
Yeah.
So I figured we put Nikki as the crowning achievement up there, and we have several of us that range from like full on Nikki going Demi Moore with it to several folks that just have some scragglies that they could chop down for some charity money. We could totally make it a thing, and it would be a good precursor to the fall's raffle for charity that's going to be coming up as well. It would be a tie-in directly to.
Can't we just sell cookies?
I mean, I'd shave my head, but
I think that market's kind of already cornered, Gizzard.
Yeah, I'd shave
We're
my
not
head,
that
but
cute.
the beard can't go.
Like Fu Manchu, like that's a stage, like full
Right.
on Bob, like full Bob Backlund.
I don't know that anybody
Just take
wants
that. You just take your clippers, start at the bottom, and just run it all the way up.
Yep. Straighten that shit right out.
Yeah, and then so you're just left with the sides.
Give me two little ones. Look like a little an old Japanese guy off of one of those old kung fu movies.
I could say Bob Backlund's out there right now. Hey,
Wait a minute.
Gwen, you got to
Not that
grow a
we're
beard.
saying anything wrong with his Fu Manchu.
No, there are,
LIFA, would you shave your head for advocacy?
Yeah, I shave my head every day for it.
kind of guy
I
he
wouldn't
is.
take any breaks like I normally do.
I mean, I was going to do it for free on one show. So
Hey, have any of you guys that shave your heads, have you ever tried that like roller skate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that thing?
yeah,
love
it
that.
works okay.
Yeah,
It
the
works
head-
nice.
gets
They're just too
clogged up.
fucking
It gets-
expensive.
Yeah, it gets
Yep.
clogged up really easy too.
Yeah, you got to do like a half a stripe and then rinse that shit, especially if
Yeah.
you got like really coarse hair.
Yeah.
I do like their products. Like they have the head slick, which is the shaving cream, and then they have afterwards it's called head lube.
Yeah.
They have glossy or not glossy. Yeah, those are good products, but their blades are not worth. And
Mach
they're
3 FTW.
I mean, it's really hard to beat a good old fashioned Mach 3 for shaving
Yeah,
your head.
that's what I still literally use the Mach 3 Pros with the back one so I can
Yeah.
get the edge of the beard trim line down.
Exactly.
Works beautifully.
Yeah, because they're nice, widely spaced, so it's just like
Yep.
works perfect.
I use
little
hairy.
guy.
Just had to give it a minute, that's all.
Okay.
Besides, he was saying, Mama, I'm not Mama, and Mama's not home.
Just put that little bit of forward pressure on him, TJ.
Yeah. Let him know, brother. The sleeper's coming.
That's right.
I'm,
Have I told you about Rowdy Roddy Piper yet? Hold on a second. This will be a good night story.
Let me tell you the story, son, about a man named DiBiase.
That's right.
Time to go night night.
I would love to get a good straight razor to do it.
I love shaving with a straight razor to line out everything. It's just getting the time to sit there and do all the prep.
Yeah.
Y'all were talking about, getting me drunk and shaving my head in Houston. I'd shave my head for advocacy, but
Me too.
you come near the beard, and I'm not the one you got to worry about. It's the one in the other room.
That's what I
See,
said.
I-
I only got
she's-
officially permission to take the clippers. Like this
I
can't
don't have
like
that.
all disappear.
Like this is about as short as I'm allowed right now.
See, I think between me, LIFA, and Yunkel, we could hold Gizzard Stew down and get that beard.
I don't know.
But
He's got-
we might have to introduce Gizzard Stew to the $1 million dream. But
He's got those legs like Angus Young. He puts those shorts on and his legs just starts kicking. On him. I've seen him walking around Detroit in his Angus Young shorts.
it's all you get out of Gizzard Stew is the judgy face. And
The judgmental gif.
Why is he raising his hand?
there we go, Gizzard.
Lower
Right
his
back
hand.
at you.
Does this mute my mic? Does this unfuck things?
Hey, we can hear
I
you
know.
a little bit.
Pretty sure I just have to deep throat my mic.
Ooh.
Oh, well,
Military training at its finest.
Good times.
if it doesn't work, talk louder.
Just
Yeah,
start
I'm
yelling
talking
stuff.
real loud.
Just give it your drill sergeant voice.
Oh, Drill Sergeant Quinn. Oh,
Oh no,
He
I would
would be
feel
one of
bad
those-
for those fucking privates because his last name is
I know,
Advocacy.
right? That would be. He would be one of those terrifying drill sergeants.
He would be, and they would not be able to say his name, so all they would do is push.
That's right.
Holy cow, Tommy Vapors. That's a question for the Thursday night show.
Right?
Would you take it in the ass or the mouth for advocacy?
Gizzard Stew. Let's start the answers right over there with Gizzard Stew.
Hashtag BJ Save Lives.
All right. I think Gizzard Stew's presenting his mouth right there. Good answer,
No.
Gizzard Stew.
No.
It's for a good cause, Gizzard Stew.
It's for advocacy.
Don't care.
It's
We
okay,
didn't even
baby.
talk
I
about what
told
caused
you he
that.
doesn't care about advocacy. Look, I don't care what it's for. I'm not doing it.
No.
Advocacy,
Okay.
fuck advocacy. I'm not that guy. I'm too butthurt already. I don't need nothing else up my butt.
I got plenty of shit. You fuckers are on your own.
Why do you think he has the red rocket?
Oh, he doesn't have that anymore.
Oh,
No
That's
more
good.
excuses, Gizzard Stew.
The red rocket has moved to a different booster.
Please clean it before you use it, whoever receives it.
Why is Cap W frowning at Swag?
Because
He's-
Swag is sick.
Swag feeling like Dookie. It's kind of the theme tonight. It started off with a shitty story. Now Swag's feeling shitty. And
Hashtag butt stuff for advocacy is out in the comments going. Like,
Hashtag butt stuff for advocacy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with butt stuff for advocacy.
I mean, raising money is already a pain in the ass. Why not make it official?
Good point.
Would you shake hands with Golf T's son for advocacy?
it's a shitty guy, but somebody's gonna do it.
Ah.
No,
Or
but I'll
let-
teach him how to finger paint next time for advocacy.
Let him make you a sandwich.
So you know what? Giz, I might be sending you something in the mail.
Oh,
We're going to have
God.
my son finger paint something for you.
for
Chocolate
my
covered pretzels.
for my fridge.
If it's going to go for your fridge. And then you can auction it for advocacy.
Look at this shitty picture.
Oh, that's a whole video for Giz.
You're going to love it. It'll go right up next to your armadillo.
Right there, Gizzard Stew, right out in the comments for you.
eBayed for advocacy. $9.99 start.
God, how do we keep people watching this show with shit like this? This is fucking
I don't know.
shitty.
I think this is the saving grace of this show.
Yeah, otherwise we're a bunch of boring fucks.
They never really know what rabbit hole we will go down or what chocolate hallway we will dive into.
Rabbit
That's
hole?
right.
Uh-oh. Life is with the tapeworms again. No, Life, come back.
Go towards the light. Go towards the light.
Oh, this just popped into my head, and I keep seeing this video pop up. And even though we're off the rails, it's something that I did want to talk about now that I fucking remembered. Whoever keeps reposting that video of them showing how to make a coffee vape by just dipping it in the PG coffee grounds, fucking boot that video. Private messing those stupid sons of bitches because they're trying to kill people.
Yep.
Yep.
That shit
Yeah,
needs to be
that's-
spun down at least to remove the fucking oils in there because you can't vape that. That will give you pneumonia and lead to
It
other
will get you
problems.
sick as fuck. Yes.
So don't do that.
Holy shit, I got it.
Oh, that's good. Quinn's the one doing it?
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That's a wall of.
Hey, you know what? I had to jerry rig it.
There you go, Gizzard Stew. Giancarlo bought stuff for advocacy.
And brownie.
Oh.
I mean, Mark Fagan got a head start on it the other day, so. Am I the only one who saw that?
Oh. Apparently, West Cochran is thinking about shaving his head. There you go. He can come in and bick his head for advocacy, too.
There you go. We'll put you on the roster. I
Yeah,
think
I mean,
we can get enough
I'll
people together.
I'll bick my head live on the air for advocacy, no problem.
Shit. I'll shave my beard.
Perfect, Quinn.
Oh no, what I
Which
want you
beers
to do
taste?
is the reverse. Not shave for 3 weeks. See where you get there. Actually, you know what? Never mind. He can't grow a beard anyways. They wouldn't notice.
Damn.
I could probably do it.
son.
My commander's here.
Quinn, are you gonna take that shit?
What?
Just go get a no shave order.
Yeah, get a
I
no
fucking
shave.
picked
order.
up black.
That's the shaving profile. Go buy that magic beard shit. It smells like rotten eggs.
Oh my god.
I hated that shit. Fucking basic training. There's like probably 10 guys in my basic training unit who had to use that in my barracks. Every fucking day at barracks it smelled like rotten fucking eggs.
Oh, so that they wouldn't have to shave?
Yeah.
By the end of my Army career, I was shaving twice a day.
By the start of mine, before I got the basic, I was doing that.
They try to make me do that. I told them to get fucked. Unless they're paying for my razors, I'm not shaving twice a day.
Well, you don't want to use the ones they issue, those little single blade disposables from Costco.
They don't issue shit.
Oh, they're not giving them to you? Fuck a bunch of that.
No.
Fuck no.
Mach 3.
Well,
You know, if you learned to straight razor shave like a man, you wouldn't have to do it twice a day.
I'd also have to wake up at 4 in the fucking morning. So, no.
If you're not already getting up at 4 in the morning, you're on a pretty chill post. So,
Yeah, I am. I expect to keep it that way.
Well, I mean, if you get stationed over here, they have like a time limit on, like, you can't start PT before this time.
Usually it's like 5:30.
Yeah, it's like 5:30. So the earliest you'll be up is like 5 if you live on post.
That's what I wake up at now. I wake up
Perfect.
at 5 right now. I get to PT at 5:30. I ain't getting up earlier than that. Unless it's the ruck march, they can fuck off.
No, West, we are not doing this tonight. We have not worked out the details yet, nor have we figured out a way to chain down Giz. Once we figure that out, though, it's going live.
What about that post I put out there, Golf Tee?
I will nair my eyebrows if you shave your beard.
Man, that's pretty tempting.
That's a fucking gauntlet if ever there was one. He just whacked you across the chin with that shit.
Guess what? I'm a fuzzy motherfucker. I know they'll grow back, so I ain't worried about that. If I go 2 weeks without trimming these things, it looks like I got 2 big-ass fuzzy caterpillars crawling across my face.
Swag is here. Swag. Where you been, Swag?
He's not feeling
Not
well.
feeling good.
I'm like 90% sure this is going to be an insanely expensive phone call just for the audio.
Holy shit. Just for the audio.
Oh,
Please.
That's all right. I'll just make the difference come out.
feel better, Shane?
Oh, West is coming on. He's going to shave.
Oh, Wes
We
is
got-
going to come on?
Yeah, we got to have a collection really quick.
Hell yeah.
We'll see how much hair he has on the top.
He's got
Worth
some
our time.
Oh, my house.
He's gonna come. He's gonna come on all like meter with like a 3-day growth. Like,
Right. Like literally from like Monday.
He's like, yep, I'm shaving my head. We're doing it right now. You get the fuck out of here.
That's that famous finger banging fat chicks. He gets mentioned every time the Plumes of Hazard go on. They just sit there and giggle about his username since they're using chat now.
I mean, that's a good one. That's like a dude I played
Yeah.
PS4 with. His name is 10 Fat Chicks.
Get here.
what?
Wow. The dog on the desk.
Alcohol.
No, I don't know where she's at.
Oh,
She hasn't made her appearance. I'm surprised.
Oh,
God, there's
there we
my-
go. There's
Nope.
plenty.
There's
All right,
plenty
that might
there.
be worth the time.
this might be worth it.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a gander.
Look at that head of hair. He's going to bick it for advocacy.
It's my cousin West.
That's a luscious mop.
Oh, I think if he shaves, I'm putting in an extra $5 just so he can leave that glorious mustache down to like right below his lips, and he has to wear it that way for like a week. That'd be awesome.
Like right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he needs to put that hat that he's got on his avatar with that mustache. It would be awesome. We'll
I
get him
Always
a
trying to
Trans-
turn somebody into
Yeah.
fucking Yosemite Sam.
we get him a Trans Am. Put a case of Coors in there and go, you got to get this to Green Bay.
Sorry, I'm on my laptop.
It's all right.
You good?
Oh, good, man. I'm on a laptop.
I'm on a laptop.
And I
I'm
don't know
using
my
a laptop.
I'm beside a laptop. I don't like to sit on mine.
I'm on a muffin top.
You're on a muffin top, Gizzard Stew? Oh, poor Mrs. Giz. Does she know you talk about her like that?
He
Fresh,
does
you
want to be single and vape. Listen to him.
I know. He just, like, Gizzard Stew just wants to get himself in trouble.
Fresh, it's you.
First, he's sitting there talking like he's talking about divorce
Blame
and
it on you.
vaping and, huh?
I'm blaming it on you.
You blame it on whoever you have to feel better about the situation. When you make poor life choices, it's on you, though.
These are when you're
Gizzard.
supposed to French fry. Not gonna have a good time.
Because I didn't ask you this earlier. Is that a Ronnie Cash shirt? A
Ronnie Cash, yeah.
Oh.
As he's over there tweaking his own nipple for you.
Ronnie Cash Vapes. Woo! Ronnie's a good cat.
Later, G. Have a good night.
Later, Giancarlo.
Bye.
Love you, G.
Salud.
There's one for advocacy. She's got some nice hair on him. Oh,
Some
Get him.
luscious locks.
I don't think that would even phase Giancarlo. It's like, we're doing
I
what?
don't-
Okay.
I don't think it would be John Carlo's decision though.
no, that would be all
Yeah.
Ducky.
You
Ducky
would
would
have
probably
to
have
convince
opinion.
Ducky on that one. Yeah, you would have to convince Ducky that would be a good idea.
Really don't
Yeah.
feel like dealing with Ducky has a knife. Not my idea.
She
of a
really
good time.
does.
Exactly.
too,
I'm just throwing that out there. It's the things you have to keep in mind when you have that discussion.
Now, Ducky
Sorry
does
about
the
that, chat.
eyebrow. Ducky does those eyebrow tattoos. She could like do a total
She
face.
microblades, dude. She could fuck your head up. You better be nice to her.
Yeah.
There you go. Ducky, you're
Microblade a
tattooing
scalp.
eyebrows on my forehead, and Giz is shaving his beard off, and you can tattoo his beard back on. It's a win-win situation right there.
I think that would raise some money for advocacy.
I've tattooed eyebrows before.
That's you. Fucking-
Tattooed eyebrows and lip liner.
Are we playing this game really, Giz?
Yeah, put it up by your ears.
Nice. Geek Vape just got back to me. They said they loved my video.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, look at that. Weston did show up in chat. Apparently, I
What's
haven't
up,
been
Wes?
paying attention to chat as much as I thought.
Yeah, he's been here.
Where the fuck have I been? Don't mind me. I'm just off my own little la la land.
Is that stuff electrifying?
It is. It absolutely is.
Never misfires.
Never once, never had an issue with it misfiring since I started using it. So, hey, you know,
All right.
direct causality is all I can say. My spark plug, it improved your life. Shocking, I know.
What was that?
What was that?
It was a pun. It was poorly executed, but it was a pun.
I was waiting for Yeti's uncle to tell us what that was.
I think that was a PlayStation Fit.
Is SpongeBob playing the PlayStation again?
So let's hear Wes Cochran's vape story.
Yeah.
It is a good time for that. So that way you can deflect some more questions there. Wes.
Now let's get back to Gizzards too.
We'll get to Wes in just a minute. We got to get that answer from Gizzards too. That's important.
I know,
Inquiring
right?
minds want to know.
He's been ducking like Floyd Mayweather the whole show.
I told you yes, 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 and no.
So in other words, what I heard was, yes, I'm never going to smoke again. I'll be single, yes. And vape, yes. And no, I don't care what my wife thinks.
And yes, I will do butt stuff for advocacy.
That's what I caught.
And
That's what I
shave-
got, Gizzards too.
I'll shave my beard for $4.
I got $4 right over here. Hold on a second.
I
Do you need me to PayPal this to you, Gizzards too?
was gonna say I got 2 of it right here.
I will send
I
you
got
money through
500 yen in
Facebook
my
right
pocket.
now. Oh, Wes, now that you got caught in the middle of this shit show, would you like to share your vaping story with us?
Perfectly honest, not really. I don't
Well,
have much.
too bad you don't have a fucking choice. You're on my show. Guess what?
Okay.
Welcome to Golf T Vapes, motherfucker.
Floor is yours,
Let me
buddy.
tell you, Mean Gene, you got a vaping story.
Just for that, we're going to pin your video, too.
Yep, you're getting pinned right now.
Uh,
There you go. Everybody look at this beautiful mug.
well, I've been on and off between Stinkies and these since 9, 10, I think it was. I started vaping. Mostly because it was the in thing to do at the time. And mostly been keeping with it. Found health benefits definitely outweigh smoking. That's pretty much it.
Very good.
Short, sweet,
Nice,
to the
quick
point.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm ready for the person to come on here and tell your vaping story. I fucking vape, yo. That's it.
Nice.
When that one happens, I'm just shutting the show
Wes
down.
is like, why didn't I think of that? I fucking love vaping, yo.
I vape and I grow a beard. Enough. It makes me fit into the show.
It's like I drink and I know things.
There you go.
Oh, Vaporize out there.
What's up, Ryan?
Well, we're gonna have Vaporize shave for advocacy.
I mean, it took that poor guy 3 years to grow that goatee of his.
That's what I was like. I don't know if we
I don't know if we
really-
want-
Like, I gotta respect that commitment, and I think we should nurture that and let that one.
Yeah,
keep
exactly.
going. That's too young to groom at this point in the season. We'll let that grow so it can be harvested later.
Let it go so it can grow.
That's right. Responsible hunting.
I love it. What's the topic? Kenny B nails it. Dick, like always, bro.
I think that there's no reason why I put a title on any one of these at all. I think I just do it for shits and giggles.
Ooh, we could shave vaporized legs. You coming to Houston, Rye?
It's not that bad, dude. So don't freak out. Like, I had to shave both my legs to get tattoos all up and down them. It's not that bad. It's a little annoying. Takes a while.
Patchwork is the best I can do. Just grow one of those polka dot beards. Little puffs everywhere.
Joe Dirte beard.
Yeah, that's
right.
The one that grows in
So
all
you're saying your
naturally
beard
white
grows in all
trashy.
white trashy like that?
Right.
Earlier, Miles was saying to dye our beards purple.
Yeah.
Dyeing purple for advocacy?
I'd have to
Definitely.
bleach mine first.
I can do that like
Hell yeah.
tonight if I really wanted to. My girl dyes her hair purple. And there's a ton of the shit in there.
There you go.
I think
It'd take a while to bring the color out though.
Great idea for Houston.
yeah, Houston, we all
All
come.
sporting purple adore beards.
Done.
The purple hairspray.
Yeah. Now you got something like you wrap my head around.
No, not TJ, not hairspray. Like,
Oh, he's
Real
straight
shit.
Kool-Aid dye in it.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the thing about purple hair dye with me is like I did it in high school, but it lasts like a day and then it turns bright red.
Yep.
not
And
if
then
you
it
get the
fades
good
to weird
shit.
pink.
That's perfect.
That's even better, actually. I wish it would do that. Just the amount of lightener it takes to strip beard hair is ridiculous, dude. Like, I mean, LIFAs would be pretty easy. It's a lighter color. But mine's like freaking.
We'll just dye it when you get there on Thursday.
Yeah, I was thinking we both got that little patch there fresh. We could two
With like a
patch.
purple stripe.
It would look like a stabwood beard.
Looks like you've been doing bad things to Gramas.
Yeah, poor Grimace.
I mean, as long as it's consensual, I don't judge.
I judge. I just don't care.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's always that.
Vaporize says he's going to shave his butt for advocacy. Got it.
He's bleaching
Hey, I mean-
his asshole? What?
Butt stuff for advocacy has been a hashtag all night in the comments.
That's right. Hashtag butt stuff for advocacy, right?
He showed up and jumped right on that bandwagon. Solidarity, brother.
Yeah, Swags is silver, so his could be purple really easy.
Is Swag coming to Houston?
I
I don't
know.
know.
But we need
You
to
know-
see Swag with a purple beard, I think.
I think
wouldn't-
so too.
It wouldn't be so weird in Texas because Dimebag Daryl from Pantera used to dye his like pink and purple and blue and shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could just like take the bottom half and dye it like fluorescent ass purple.
Just get the bottom piece and dye it funky.
Yeah, that'd be. I'm down. I mean, I'll braid it and do Viking beard. I don't give a shit.
I'm getting to the point where I could start braiding if I wanted to.
Mine was braided the other day. That's what I get for sitting still long enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't have the right.
Oh, fucking Rye. Last time I
Way to
walked
go.
into a local shop, the employees expected Chinese food delivery. Poor Rye. You stamp some coils in the middle of their fucking head.
Who'd we just look? Oh, we lost West.
West.
There you go. little braid.
Oh, that's fucked up, Miles.
Oh, Miles, I just read that. Oh, that's a shitty idea.
Be like, what is ADRE? No, there's an O. You just gotta.
There's an O.
Oh,
That's when you show them the whole ad.
Oh man, poor Don.
It's like one of those $100 bills that you open up and it's really like church passages and shit.
Pippa wants to know
Oh,
if
Uncle, you're bringing your tattoo guns, right?
Pippa wants to know if
No.
Ray's gonna shave his pink pussy for advocacy.
Yeah. You need some black ink and some
I
purple
don't
ink.
have, but I'm not.
Oh yeah.
And
not
then
a-
you may want to start.
Fighting-
I was gonna say you may want to start drinking again. With the things you're about to see.
He said that's gonna cost you extra.
Meter, it's funny that you mentioned those fake $100 bills in Mobile. One of the vendors, I will not name names with, but a vendor I'm very close with had a whole box of those for motion picture use only $100 bills and was just conveniently dropping them and just waiting
Just
for
watch
people to try to spin them at the booth.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Dawn from Midori Liquid would like pics or it didn't happen. Miles.
Ooh.
How does she feel about the purple beards in Houston?
I'm down. I'm down to do it anyway.
What about purple beards?
Are we talking purple beards again?
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd be fine with purple beards.
I'm pretty confident that would be.
Yeah, but ask her if she thinks it's brilliant.
Dawn, do you think that's brilliant?
That would be Instagram pictures.
Beer in a bottle, brilliant.
And Giz could just put a couple bottles into his beard that are sticking out, and it's purple.
I mean, you get Gizzard stew in the right light, and his beard might look purple. So,
I mean, technically, his beard's big enough. He could just hide like
What the
purple
fuck's
drip
that
tips in
supposed to
there.
be, Fresh. Fucking-
I think Fresh wants to see you in the moonlight just to check it out.
So
have
I
you ever
per-
fished with Giz in the pale moonlight?
I have permission to dye
Never
my
touch
beard
her.
purple for Houston.
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
That's right.
You're gonna come in there with all that beard looking like My Little Pony on your face.
I don't care. You know what? You've met me. How many people you think are going to come say that?
I would be that guy.
You'd enjoy it though. It's not the same thing.
Fair enough.
True.
You're right.
I mean, it is Texas. There's a lot of assholes in Texas, but there's gonna be a lot of big dudes at that booth.
Dawn says purple beards is a great idea.
All right. And Pippa has submitted to Dawn's bondage.
I mean, it was only a matter of time, really. I just tell everybody as soon as they find out, like as soon as they share that communal fact that they vape, I'm like, have you tried a door yet? No, here's a 15 mil sampler. Go home. When you're done with it and you start itching on your neck, let me know and I'll give you a coupon code and then you can start your own.
Start mainlining it.
Yeah. I'll give you a coupon code to get you off and running. I'll give you the first one free, but when you're hooked, don't come back to me.
Best drug dealers in the world get the first one for free.
Exactly.
Vapor, I think that might actually put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Somebody
We can arrange something.
Now, here you go. I have the lemon ecstasy, but I've been pulling a Yunkel.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is that the pure ecstasy?
It's the pure peach. There's few things as good as pure peach on a really hot vape.
There's few things in life that are as good as pure peach. Period.
So, oh man, we'll have to hold the uncle down to get his beard purple.
No, I've dyed it many times, and it will not bleach, nor will it take dye. We've bleached it many times, and it won't bleach.
My girl will be there. If she can bring her stuff, we can try. I mean,
We have the technology.
Load that shit up.
she's got some super dark hair, and her hair is very purple right now.
When
So
What the
Gesundheit.
fuck?
who was that?
Where's that from?
That was awesome.
What the
when
Whose chew was that?
I think that was a Zilla lady.
Was that
She-
Gizzard stew?
She said, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Zillette.
Right.
When my wife was in cosmetology school, she wanted a project. I was like, all right, dye this shit. This is when I just had a goatee. And she tried like 3 different times, and we could never get it to take.
That's why
Nothing.
she was still in school.
Huh?
That's why she was still in school. Couldn't figure it out at that point. She tried after she graduated.
Yeah, we have tried since.
So what you're saying is, while we're at the Walmart picking up your your Dr. Pepper, we need a can of purple Krylon.
There you go.
I was gonna say, I know they make some shit in a rattle can. I guarantee it'll stick to it. Get that Krylon with that extra outdoor guard in it.
Right.
The matte finish.
The shit with the built-in primer guaranteed to one coat.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I said
no,
we just get some purple latex, a couple paintbrushes, and we just go to town.
There you go.
Now it may be a solid piece of beard by the time it hardens, but it'll be purple.
A beard wall.
Right. You're gonna make him top heavy because his beard's gonna become 45 pounds of purple.
There you go, PJ. I'm not sure you saw that. Did you see that?
Yeah, I got it.
I see.
Okay.
All right. Getting shit done.
Oh, yeah, uncle. My mini heart attack is averted. I found my series batteries.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. We should announce that, TJ.
You should. You want to go ahead.
All right. West End would like to announce that both Golf T and myself have 10% coupons. He did not follow the trend, and it is not pink pussy. It is LIFA, all capital letters, LIFA. And Golf T, for some reason, needs a space in there. Golf T with a space in between golf and T in all capital letters. Get you 10% off West End Liquids.
And that's the word.
yeah.
That's the word T. So TEE, not the letter.
Yeah.
Yeti Miles said we can get you some purple extensions. Just weave that shit in.
There we
You're
go.
gonna leave with the weird.
Uncle walking around. He's got it'd just be glorious. Him just
Oh,
Well, I'm already gonna put a fan on our side of the booth anyway because we're big, hot dudes, and shit gets hot at a vape convention. So, like, it'll be just a little purple extension, just every now and then, just blowing in the breeze.
Is it going to be a floor-mounted one so we can go over there with our kilts and do the Maryland?
I'm not doing that, although I don't know. It might feel great. You never know.
halfway through the show, LIFA just got his feet up on a chair. Like, oh God, LIFA. It's fine.
What you do is you get one of those little bedside air coolers, the ones that fold up and go under the cover, and you sit it under the table behind the banner right in front of your chair. Nobody will know.
It's not a bad idea.
you guys have thought very heavily about this. I see.
Hey, you got to keep cool.
It takes a lot to keep a guy like me cool. I believe in air conditioner. Hallowed be thy name.
No, that's right. Granted, I wear a fur coat during the summer, so you know, makes a little.
I don't put on a jacket till there's ice on the ground. So yeah, that's me behind Ray right there. You didn't know?
Come here.
That's a huge bitch.
She hadn't jumped up there. That's odd. Does she
Yeah,
know
I
you're
know.
online?
Yeah, she's looking at me now.
Uh-uh.
I think she smells pizza though. Pizza's more important than internet.
Than her online career that is flourishing.
Yeah,
Dad, you said I could have my own channel.
I'm working on it.
Get your ass back on the treadmill. When it's done, God damn it.
That's a
I don't think he would dare put her on the treadmill. She'd probably just bite him right on his Achilles, like.
She tell me to go fuck myself. So you do it, asshole.
No biggie. I do that all the time.
Yep, she's not interested in me at all.
Oh, that explains a lot.
What you doing, Ivana?
I don't know why,
What's he
but
wanting
that
to
is
do?
by far one of the best picks of Yunkel ever.
It's always
coming.
Black Friday at Yeti Wire.
That's right. You can just see the rage leaking out of his eyeballs on that picture.
Motherfucker, who got me?
He's got his Transformer headlight on too.
That picture looks like he just stepped on a piece of 20 gauge.
Okay.
I don't even remember what the hell I was doing when I did that.
What was he up to, Gizzard Stu?
I was probably just doing something insane after about 4 hours of not sleeping, or 4 days of not sleeping.
I told him that I needed a picture of him. He sent it to me. Like, good, now I got it.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, it's a classic. Got a lot of mileage out of that one.
So now that we've danced around on other subjects, back to that question there, Gizzard Stu.
Yeah, you thought this was going to end.
Yeah, you decided to peek
The show will end when you answer the question.
I already answered it.
He would choose his health.
I would choose my health.
Mrs. Gizzard be damned.
No, because I think that Mrs. Giz would forgive me, and then it wouldn't matter anyway. She'd take me back.
Baby, come back.
So he's planning on filing for the divorce, keep vaping, and then trying to get back with her. Oh.
It's a win-win.
I see him over there at the window. Baby, come back. You can
That's
blame
right.
it all on me.
Oh, did you guys see the David Hasselhoff video that came out this week?
No.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Do tell.
It was amazing.
I
You've seen
watched
it?
that yesterday.
It was amazing.
What is it? Just
It's like old David Hasselhoff German pop music,
uh-huh.
but like all the cast members from Guardians of the Galaxy are dancing around. in it.
Dancing.
Like, it's hilarious. Like Dave Bautista's got an afro and he's playing the guitar and he's like, it's spectacular. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. I was like, that's why Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome, because you can do stupid shit like that. It's perfectly acceptable.
You saw Stan Lee did his own spinoff on that, right?
Did he?
It's on Instagram. It's on the real Stan Lee on his Instagram. He did his own version of that with Hasselhoff's song. They've got him all fucking bedazzled up and shit. He's fucking bebopping. It's fucking glorious.
God damn it.
I'm off.
It's a thing to behold. It really is. It just shows you how awesome Stan Lee still is.
Stan Lee, I think, honestly, in that movie, he has his absolute best cameo. In all the movies he's had his cameos in, this one was by far the absolute best, because it poked the most fun at himself.
Nice.
You know, if you watch it all the way to the end, it's great. It's glorious how he makes fun of himself.
Thought you guys were going to give me a ride back.
You're my ride.
Oh, I need to mute.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I can deal with
I heard
copyright
that.
strike.
I wanted to know, has anyone found the... there he is.
Oh, that's glorious.
I wanted to know if anybody has found the virtual spinner in the Chrome browser yet.
What?
Wait, what?
There's a virtual spinner. Like if you go into Chrome extensions, there's a virtual spinner app that you can put up on your desktop.
See, and that's what we run on our business computers.
Yeah,
I have to look for that now because
it's
I got
fucking
everybody in my
hilarious.
office
So
hooked on spinners.
you
So
can just leave it up in the corner, and whenever you need to spin, you just click on it.
see, that's great. Now I have to. I'm gonna end up with everybody at work running those things.
So, can you share your screen with me? Oh, you spinning, huh?
Yep.
Anyway, I ran across that today. I was like, really?
That's awesome.
That kind of puts it up there with the cell phone Zippo lighters that you can whip out at the concerts. They have the Zippo app where you can just hold it up.
What do you got going on there?
Hey, Meter, do you know where I'm at now?
See, rubbing butts.
Inside your house?
No. This is Mosh's house.
I was gonna say it almost looks like he's ready to hit the bed.
Well, I not only got his back porch, I have his car,
Nice.
and where's the other one?
I was gonna say one of his last couple of videos should have had enough space there where you could have caught his backyard as well.
I got the wall, and I graffitied
The Watts
wall.
Up wall.
And in his new live scene, he's got a new background. He stepped away for a while to let the dogs out, and that's his new picture in his background.
Nice.
You note that I mute my camera usually when I step away.
Oh, I want that fridge in my background, man.
Right?
At least until I get an office set up, then I won't mind then. But right now, I prefer not.
It's kind of like, let's go get a mod out of the toilet. Okay. I'll get this shitty juice and this shitty juice.
That's Joel's office right there.
That's going to be my next shitty juice that I get to review. If it tastes like crap, I'm just going to reach back and throw it in the toilet.
I think you're going to get miles of usage out of that background.
I think so too. I think there's going to be a lot of usage going through there.
Wait, you need to get like a little bowl of water back there or something. So
I don't know what.
Yeah, why is there a computer monitor over there?
Is that so? If you get bored, you can just turn on like YouPorn or something.
Is
over
that
here.
the workstation over there?
That's the FAP bathroom.
That's the build station.
The stream.
Grim green videos running on it 24/7. Wire clippers attached to a chain connected to the wall right underneath it.
It's the diaper changing station, and then they run the video. Shows you how to do it because it's in the bathroom.
I like the instructions on those where they show you how to strap the baby, but it tells you don't push the baby up and don't fold the thing up.
Don't fold it with the baby still attached.
I saw a really funny one that it was a modern acts of vandalism that went too well. And it's the baby changing station. And it's got a new sticker that covers the whole thing. Just replaces the old one. Shows somebody putting a baby on it. Then shows her closing it and pulls down. And it's a puppy.
That's awesome.
Oh.
What's everybody else got? Giz, are you going to give us a full-fledged answer or what?
What is your problem?
Look deep into my eyes and answer TJ's question.
I did answer it several times in several ways.
Fake news.
I need to stand on my head and answer it in Yiddish.
Fake news. He didn't answer.
Oh, you can speak Yiddish?
If you can speak legitimate Yiddish, I would at least accept the answer, but I will fact check it.
Kibbutz, Meshuggah.
Meshuggah is a band. You forgot a syllable.
At the end. Closest I know to Yiddish is from watching movies.
Come here.
He's looking around to see if she's within hearing distance.
I know.
I'm looking for a Yiddish translator on my computer here.
You have to speak it. Your mouth.
An immolator.
Says, look like a bad dubbed movie.
Hey, those are the best movies.
Giz, do you know what we haven't heard for a while? Propeller.
Propeller. Propeller. Propeller.
Random words from the English dictionary.
Masturbate. Better mute him quick before he copyright strikes you.
Right.
Oh, at least I'd have a good reason to toss him again.
Oh, we're doing that?
Do I have any more mod reviews coming?
Giz,
Is anybody willing to send me another mod? I've got a couple atomizer reviews that are coming out this week.
Yeah.
I've got the Dead Rabbit coming tomorrow, and then the Aura will be this weekend.
You suck. I want a dead rabbit. Yeah.
I got one of them coming as well.
I might actually film a new video and actually put something vape related on my YouTube after I get this next vape mail.
Nice.
Hell yeah. But as far as a mod, I mean, the next time they put one out that they claim is shockproof and waterproof, they'll probably send that one to me. That's the first. Is that the first mod Geek Vape ever put out?
No, it might be actually, like as far as actual mods.
Yeah, an actual mod.
I was gonna say, because didn't they put out the Tsunami?
That's an RDA.
That's an RDA.
You're talking about the Tsunami kit, the mech mod.
Yeah.
Well, they had one before that too that had their RDTA on it too with the spiral, the Karma kit.
Yeah.
It's the first regulated mod, probably though. I mean, what? Oh, meter.
Wow, looks like that button looks wonky.
He did beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty nice for the positioning.
Oh yeah.
So
It's a solid mod. It's
Okay.
okay. What Gizzards do?
Okay.
You're finally going to answer your question, Gizzards do? Is that what you're saying? Okay, you're giving in.
The answer to the question is 42.
But that's the answer to the question. Life, the universe, and everything.
Correct.
That's not the answer to the question we asked you.
I thought you wanted the answer to the question.
And I have my towel.
Oh, that's what's up. Pippa just wants another shower scene.
She wants to see you whacking the hammer on the thing.
She wants it. See, like I filmed that because I talked about that before, but I filmed that because it was better than just the mod sitting in the bathtub. I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump in here with a hammer and I'm going to hit it.
And it wasn't just hitting it. You got that evil smirk on your face. Like, yeah.
Then I turned to the camera. I'm like, I thought that was funnier than just the mod sitting in the bathtub because I had already thrown it. I'd already thrown it in the toilet at that point. So.
Let's see if this mod is shitty.
I had a lot of fun doing that review. So, Geek Vape, if you put out any more, let me know.
And they liked it. They liked the video.
They liked the video, yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, if I made a mod I claimed indestructible, or just a mod in general, if somebody took so much effort and time to do the shit you did, and in the method you did, even if they're bashing my product, they get a thumbs up because that's a good on you.
Yeah.
Well, that's like those guys when this came out and Hion was claiming that this is indestructible, or not indestructible, that you could run over it with a semi and still vape it. Those guys were like, all right, well, let's just see. And they did. They ran over it with a big ass semi and then pulled it up and it was still firing. It wasn't bent or dented or anything.
I've owned that mod. You have it in your hand. You know why they can.
Yeah.
Plus weight dispersion, one axle on the tire with that.
Right.
It's not that much weight going on it.
It just sounds miraculous though to people that don't know. You know, it's like, wow, no shit. It's like a small cylinder. It's it's almost indestructible anyways.
Well, it's like back in the oil field, a lot of us carried rig mods because rig mod oil field, it worked, but you could beat the holy shit out of these things.
Yeah.
Send it to me. We'll see it. We'll see.
I'm not sending you any of my expensive shit.
Club.
Now,
Yeti, I've got the wedge right here. We'll see how indestructible this thing is.
Yeti will get a kick out of this. Big Doc has one of the Zenith, like you have. He has the orange one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His fell out of his pocket while he was outside of his school today, and a 2,100-pound bus rolled over it, front axle, back axle, and it survived. Only a couple scratches on it. The aromanizer that was on it, it destroyed the tank section and his extension tube, but he came home, found the other glass and a spare extension tube, put it on there. The thing fired right up.
Wow.
It only has a few scratches.
Damn.
I mean, that's not bad, dude. I mean,
yeah.
That's saying something though, because that's it's a triple battery, and
yeah,
in my mind that would be crushed. I don't know. I that's crazy. That is cool.
He was joking at me and he's like, fuck the ages. I got the
I'm sure that had to have landed just perfectly. So the wheel hit it just right,
Where you at, Big Doc? Send it to me.
Or a $20 device though.
Yeah.
Or a $20 device, that thing's it's awesome for what you pay for it.
It's like I've been telling people forever, you don't got to spend a lot of money to get good shit. It's like everybody, all these youngins in my area talk shit about the e-leaves and the iSticks. I'm like, I'm sorry. There's still iStick 40s running around from 4 years ago that kick ass right now with a 0.8 build on it.
Yep.
And that's a whole other conversation I was having with Benny from League of Scoundrels about high builds. We were talking about the 18350s and 18500s. I'm like, well, he was polling people. And I'm like, well, first you got to educate people that you have to actually build to that battery because it can only handle about 3 amps.
They want to know.
Somebody's like, what do you mean? I'm like, go ahead, DJ.
Let's see if they want to know about high ohm builds. Just go watch Niji's video.
Well, it's like, yeah. And I was like, they were like, well, what do you mean? I was like, I still have an 18350 built with a K-Fun on it with a 1.8 build on it. And it gets rowdy for what it is.
It's satisfying. It's a satisfying beat.
You can take like a Derringer or a AX1 or one of those little micro RDAs. Hadley would be dope for an 18500 mod.
Yeah.
And do like a 28 gauge, like 10 wrap, dual coil in there, and you'd be happier than a pig and shit with that little thing, man. Super flavor. Super. You'd have to probably go to 12 nicotine, but it would do it.
So yes, anybody out there that has a mod they want tested, send it to me. If I can't do it, I will happily forward it over to Singer of Truth for an update.
Mod upgrades.
That's right.
I'll update it.
Oh yeah.
Socrates was talking out there a minute ago about dropping them off the roof of his house, which is 17 plus meters high.
Yeah. I mean, where I was dropping it, that's 3 stories plus. So
yeah,
that's
30 feet.
About 10 meters. Well, about 8 to 10 meters.
Yeah, about half. It totally would have survived higher.
So. I mean, I got a customer at my shop who installs radio towers. If we want to play, we can play a game.
Drop the ages off of that.
She was asking me if I wanted a job, installing radio towers. I'm like, no, I've been on cranes on those things at 100 feet. I'm not doing 500 feet.
Fuck that shit.
Can't pay me enough to get up that fucking high.
Do you know how much the guy that changes the light bulb on top of one of those makes?
Was it like $30,000 once every
$400 an hour?
No, it's $15,000 every time they climb up it. If it's under 350 feet, if it's under, I think if it's up to like 700 feet, it's almost 40 grand.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be enough for me. Wouldn't be enough.
It's an all-day process to climb up there.
That would be many years to get me to climb it.
You better be in damn good shape to make it to the top of that sumbitch.
Fuck
and,
that
and it's a 1 meter triangle.
Yep.
Each leg is 1 meter, so I just barely fit in it.
And also how
big a meter is.
What's the give on it too, though? That's the thing. It sways like 6 feet.
At 150 feet, it's about 6 to 10 feet. At 300 feet, it's almost 20.
Yeah. So see, fuck you.
those go up to 1,500.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get her back foot. What her back feet do.
He's gonna get clawed in the face.
You almost just died.
Ow! She bit me right in the finger. She says, "I'll show you who, man. How dare you show my belly to the internet?" And yeah, now that she's had those top teeth removed, like it's just little saw blades.
Yeah.
Niji says hi, Ivana.
Oh, Yeti's gonna put content on his channel soon.
What?
Tommy's getting out of the bag out there.
Hashtag 2 weeks.
You've got like 16,000 subscribers, and you've never put a video up, your uncle.
I mean, there's that.
Most subs for never putting out a video. Word goes to Yeti.
It's either Yeti or Addy Tooney, one of the two. I know Phenom was rocking it the highest, but then he had to go and put a video or two out. Yeah. How many subs do you have right now, uncle?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't keep up with that. Oops. I guess I really don't know.
Oh, let's click and find out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go to channel.
Channel.
You look at Yeti's uncle. I will.
201.
I will look at Addy Tooney.
201. Jesus. Oh fuck.
Well, I should have had a 200 sub giveaway.
Yeah.
I won.
Addy Tooney still has you beat. He's got 248.
That took me fucking.
No, rightly so.
That took me like 6 months to get 200 subs.
Yeah, it took me like a year to get 200 subs, and I put out like 150 videos to do that.
Yeah, I've got an idea for some videos. I'm sure I'll probably get blacklisted for what I'm going to do, but I think it's got some reasons for it.
Yeah, nothing
Can we
wrong
get-
with being blacklisted.
Somebody
there you
said
go.
Mooch
Mooch has
has
20
12,000.
And no videos.
I'd believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Mooch needs to go live with Super Chat to invest in more batteries to test.
I thought Mooch actually had videos out.
No.
He's been talking about doing it forever. He doesn't get around to it very often. To actually have the time. He's like me. Like if you can point him in a direction, he's good. But keeping him pointed in that direction, that can be the hard part.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure he's probably got like 3 or 4 half-finished videos.
You have to rein in some blinders there.
I would just love to watch Mooch set off thermal runaway in his living room and him just kind of sitting there watching it.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't even panic or anything. He'd just be like,
You'd be like, watch this, guys.
"Someone hold my beer."
Yeah.
I tried to explain that shit to somebody, actually, because they refused to understand why they need to clean the threads on their mech mod that hold the contact of the button. I'm like, let's just keep adding resistance. You're eventually going to get that battery so hot from trying that it's going to say no.
Some people's children.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice church.
Just explain to him it's kind of like taking a shower and not putting on clean underwear.
Church has got. I think I forced Church to start DIYing.
It's not a bad habit to get forced into. There's way worse hobbies you could pick up, I promise.
Yeah, and you got some hellacious concentrates to mix up. So
Yeah. That'll make life rough. Because you have more and more things to do, more and more ideas to pop into your head.
So, Paul, when are we going to get this whole Adore Concentrate live show going?
I'm working on getting some ingredients. I've been just stupid busy, and then we have to get with Miss Dawn about that part.
Okay.
But we'll get it squared away.
Yeah, it'll take nothing.
Now, I'm sure I'm capable of somebody that knows what they're doing telling me, because, yeah. So I'm going to have to do a lot of things, but are there somebody that really knows what they're doing, kind of help me with that?
Well, it's kind of like I would go to one of you guys for how to build. Like the first time I ran out of Yeti coils, I'm like, I need a series coil set up for this new mod I got. I had Yeti on Messenger asking all about it.
Oh,
I actually had to explain to somebody why putting a 0.13 on a para series with a MOSFET was a bad idea, because technically that's under 60 amps where the MOSFET kicks. But I still had to explain to them because they wanted to use Nichrome 90 to do this. That was fun. But on the other side of this, I did get to spend a couple hours with one of our customers from Sweden and help talk him through some builds, and that was pretty fun.
Nice. So you say there's limits with big boy comp wire?
There's limits with every wire. I just prefer not to see people melt it.
Like that.
I mean, that's a perfectly battery safe build with,
Yeah.
5A it's just a short hitter. That's all it is.
have a good one, Pippa.
later.
Bye, Pippa.
No, it's not night. It's have a good day at work, Pippa.
Yeah, that's why I just said bye, because I know she's going into work while the rest of us are going to go to bed.
Speaking of that, it is that time of the night. You should probably wind this damn thing down. Next week's show topic is going to be Gizzard Stew answers question.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Next week, welcome back to who the fuck is Gizzard Stew? We're getting to the bottom of everything.
Going fishing all week long.
Just because I want to see him put on his judgmental face all day long. That's all. Thank you.
I suddenly see catfishing coming up Wednesday evening.
Let's go ahead and take it around the room. And to the guy who doesn't answer questions, you can go ahead and speak first.
Okay, then. I'm Gizzard Stew, and you're not.
Perfect.
He's not wrong.
Okay. I guess the only thing I want to say off top of my head is be sure and tune in to Fog Life on Friday, and then we will go from that into the rest of the Friday night festivities. So.
Jesus Christ. Oh, she just lost her ever-loving little kitty mind.
You died tonight, who man?
You showed my belly to the internet.
Right? She's just getting wound up now. Wait till you turn the camera off.
Heads up.
Tonight is the night you die.
We're gonna find out. Fresh tomorrow morning is eaten to death by the fucking cat.
I'll let you guys shout out the sponsors tonight. I'll save you some. I'm not going to do them all so that then you don't have anything to shout out.
Are you saying that I do that, Gizzard Stew?
You do. That's why we make you go last, Fresh.
Oh, fair enough.
In this case, since you're done, I'll figure about as short as the answers to the questions. Ray, why don't you have the floor?
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Me?
No, I said Ray.
Oh.
Nobody knows me, Ray, but that's you can find me at LIFA Vapes on all formats, and you can check out Fog Life on Friday. I'm gonna do my best to be on that show, but this is last week with my kids for the summer vacation, so life is hectic this week. Check out the video I posted today. You got animated eagles in the background going without the sound. I wanted to do that, but it's not there. Check out some Adore. I got this cool little Lazy Susan now here. I'm going to show it when I get the other camera hooked up. Pick up the Dark from Vaping Swag. Get the t-shirt. And West End. Go to West End Liquids. Coupon code LIFA, all capital letters, get you 10% off. And check those subscriptions, because Weston was complaining how he missed both of the shows I hosted this week, and he found out he wasn't subscribed to me. So maybe he was doing one of those crazy things, or maybe Weston just really wasn't subscribed to me. Who knows?
I've had that happen to me though too, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I found out after 2 years that Yunkel just subscribed to me.
Let's pass to the meter.
I gotta find him. Oh, there he is.
Right there.
Thank you again for having me on, TJ. I always do enjoy having my Wednesdays with this crazy cast of shenanigan havers and the wonderful folks that come out to watch us. I would take this moment to tell everybody to go over to vapingswag.com. You can get yourself some of the flyest gear, like this cool t-shirt here, or that cool t-shirt there, or now, finally, after the long wait, this t-shirt right fucking here. That's right. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. The Meter Vapes has a t-shirt on the Freaky Fresh section on vapingswag.com. All proceeds going to the fight for advocacy. The only shirt up there with sparkly jazz. Sparkly jazz. Sparkly jazz. Other than that, I would just tell everyone who still has our facial follicles attached to take themselves over to swaggyshane.com and get some of that luscious beard oil. There are multiple scents for your aesthetic pleasure. Other than that, I would say we should take it over to Paul Zilla.
Well, y'all got to put me on the spot like that, man.
Mm.
Yeah, she's watching TV and the door
Just
shut
wing it.
now.
Just wing it, Zilla.
Adore Eliquid. Get some. Ohmageddon Eliquid. Get you some of that too. You can find me at Paulzilla X. Also at Big Boy Compwire LLC. Get you some of that Boogeyman cotton too. You can't get this bag because you don't want to know. Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, Yeti Wire. Hit up Yeti Wire. Subscribe to everybody. Giz is judging. I could give a shit less. You know, it's just one of those things, man. I just want to come in here, blow clouds, fuck shit up. That's what goes on, man.
Good Lord.
Does it look any different in TJ's house? Really?
I wasn't gonna pick. I was gonna let you do it. It's your show.
Big boy comp wire.
Okie dokie. Let's see. The only thing I got is just go check out KB on Instagram. Miles, he's got a thing going on eBay, and of course I definitely support Big Boy Compwire. That shit is bad ass. I fucking love that stuff. Also, the only thing I've got going on soon is tomorrow on No Fucks Vaping. Our guest is Travis Meeks from Overdosed Vapes.
Nice.
Those of you that know who Overdosed Vapes are, we're going to have 50% of Overdosed Vapes. Travis is going to be there sitting in the hot seat this week. And I guess I can go ahead and announce the one for 2 weeks. It might be a pretty big show. We're going to have Thesis on.
Thesis himself?
That's the one.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's gonna be
So-
glorious.
I didn't think he was a real person. I thought he was like a computer program. Like
How
Max
did you
Headroom.
pull that shit off?
So
Thesis himself.
stay tuned.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Tommy Vapors is gonna be like, oh god.
Well,
I love
think
Thesis.
co-host.
A question and answer show with Thesis.
yeah, it will prove to be interesting. That's all.
Oh,
I
it's
know.
gonna be a blast because you're gonna get 12 answers to the same question.
We wouldn't
That's
even
got
know what
potential.
question we asked.
You're only going to ask one, and he's just going to take the rest
Yep.
of the show.
That'll be the end of it.
I love that dude.
That's all I got. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, TJ, for having me.
Got it. Glad to have you back finally.
Absolutely. Been too long.
Who else do we got here? Did I miss anybody? Other
Fresh.
than I was waiting on Fresh. I know I didn't miss him. I was just making sure I got everybody else. I can go Fresh.
Why who was talking about Eagles? Someone was talking about
Kenny.
Eagles in my new video. They're flying in the.
So yeah, that's right. Eagles were in your new video, and so I wound up on YouTube with the real sound of a bald eagle.
That would have been annoying as fuck in my background in my video.
That's what a bald eagle really sounds like. It's not what
not.
Steve Colbert tried to convince you it sounded like.
It's too bad we didn't actually go with the turkey then, which was the other contender.
There you go. So the only thing that really crossed my mind that didn't get covered was West End liquids. You can use coupon code GOLFT. That is 2 words, golf and T, T-E-E, golf T. You can also use LIFA. You can use Fresh 03.
Meter.
We really
Gizzard stew.
Meters there, Gizzard Stews there, I believe.
So coupon codes for everybody. He makes some awesome liquids, some great concentrates. I'm sure Churchill next week when he gets his stuff in, be giving it the big thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be amazing. Why did that start playing in my pocket?
Now you're playing a what?
You tell us.
I just wanted to see a bald eagle. I was like, who the fuck's got a car going? Is that a gun? Heavyweight e-liquid, SouthsideVaporiumAL.com. You can get 25% of the proceeds go to notblowingsmoke.org. Get it while it's still available, everybody. Other than that, I think we covered everything. So that's my impersonation of a bald eagle. Back to TJ.
Oh, outstanding.
If you hear a bald eagle, hide your chihuahua.
Is that a bald eagle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see us?
It's funny you say that, Giz. Hawks have been abducting French bulldogs here.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprising. When I was living in California, I actually was taking a friend's dog outside, and they had a little chihuahua. Fucking hawk comes down, narrowly misses the chihuahua right in the backyard. Fucking flies up and gets stuck in the overhang of the porch and couldn't get its ass back out for a second. Fucking hilarious. Dog was freaked out. Funny as hell.
Saw a blue jay attack a squirrel this morning. It was fucking hilarious. He was relentless.
I had my cats out on the porch once, and a hawk started circling. I was like, oh shit. Let's go inside, kitties.
Birds of prey, they don't play.
No, they do not. It's like, if you're going to take something, take one of those ducks out there on the pond. You're not taking kitties. Take the loud, annoying one that gets going every night.
The chihuahua's low-hanging fruit.
As always, thank you everyone for being here, as well as everyone out there watching. Thank you. Next week, tune in. We will find out the answer to the question from Gizzard Stew. That may be an ongoing fight here for a while, but eventually we will get that goddamn answer.
I thought I did answer.
That's what you get for thinking.
In several ways.
But never directly, Gizzard Stew.
Yeah. All we wanted was a direct answer. Nothing difficult. Wasn't looking for your outlook on life. We pretty much know that already.
A new segment on this show, put Gizzard on the spot.
Ooh. The Giz on
Ask him unanswerable questions.
You guys come up with some questions for that. It's going to be a good time.
Oh man, he's catfishing for the rest of the year, TJ.
Yep. He's going to be in YouTube jail forever. They did hit pretty much everyone. Vaping Swag, Dory Liquids, West End. Check them all out. Get you some t-shirts over at Vaping Swag, or in this case, a polo. Also, while you're over there, go pick this line up. Holy hell.
Get some lemonade and some donuts.
The donuts are amazing too. Speaking of which, now I want
just remember, there is no cake in the lemonade.
Yeah.
There's no cake in the lemonade.
Now I kind of want to make a lemonade cake.
I mean, if you need a guinea pig fresh, I know.
Please do.
Also, while you're over there checking out a Dory Liquid and getting you some of that lemon ecstasy, don't forget
That's not enough.
there's also some of that Elite over there as well. You can pick that up. I will let you know on others as they come to my doorstep. Don't forget Giancarlo and Ducky over at Ohmageddon E-Liquid as well. Everybody knows the universal coupon code between almost all of those sites is Pink Pussy.
Yep.
There's just one out there that hasn't made that jump to universal yet, but we might be working that one over here.
I know a guy.
Also, say hello to your friendly neighborhood Deadpool. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say as well. I still haven't got the answer to my
Hey,
fucking question.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah, you can ask me next week after you answer my question.
Well, isn't that a fine kettle of fish?
It is. Want to thank everyone again for coming out. I got nothing else for you other than do your part, educate, advocate, not for yourself, not for the person to your left or to your right, but for that person that comes behind you. They're the ones who haven't made that switch yet. We'll all be fine. They have not, so give them the help that they deserve by doing your part in advocacy.
Can I help you?
Other than that, you guys have a fantastic night. Again, my name's TJ. You guys are watching Golf T Vapes. And Giz, why don't you take us out with a question that I'm not going to answer?
How come your new house looks just like your old house? Bye!
Bye!